how are ya? Happy holidays, happy holidays. I'm Dharma, and this is actually going to be a moons. I am up and at 'em this morning, feeling much better, and I felt like sharing a moons with everybody. The Moons is a show that we do over on Members, and it goes all the way around the zodiac wheel, so you get to hear your individualized sign when the moon is in that sign. Okay, so welcome. Sometimes I do it live just so people can see what it is that is, because we talk about it all the time. So this is a Thanksgiving freebie for you guys, because I'm so thankful for this tribe. I was thinking about that this morning. I was getting ready and I'm like, okay, well, it's turkey day and I've got my brine on and I finished my pies and I got the breakfast casserole ready. All I gotta do is put it in the oven but I'm not gonna do it until somebody wakes up. These kids aren't gonna wake up until like 11:30. Why in the world am I gonna make a breakfast casserole? It's 7 a.m. What time is it? Oh, it's 8. Well, maybe I'll make it for myself. Stop myself from eating an entire pie from the inside out. It's probably gonna happen. Okay. Okay, so happy birthday. Happy birthday. So anyways, I was doing that and I'm like, you know what? I'm just so happy that I have the tribe. It really is. There's so many of us all over the world. And it's like, thank goodness for the heckin' stinking internet. Because if the only people that I was able to like function with were the small minds of this very small town, I might implode. I'd probably be a nomad, to be honest with you. I'd probably get a cool ass fucking gypsy wagon or something. No like ill PC intended. I'm saying that so you know what I'm talking about. It's like a wooden, it looks like Oregon Trail, but it's way cooler. And there's like accordions and shit. I want that. That's what I would do if I didn't have you guys. I think they have that. I think there's like the Rainbow Gathering Coalition or something like that, and they just roam around. I just saw 2222222 across the screen. That was cool. Happy holidays. Okay, so the moon is in Scorpio for today, tomorrow, and part of the next day. We are super crescent, like a super duper crescent. I love waning crescent moons because it looks like it's just a sliver of pie in the sky. Okay, our new moon, from where I sit, before we get in any astrological debates, from where I sit, the new moon is in Sagittarius. And from my understanding, the way that Western astrology works is based on moon cycles, meaning that during a zodiac, okay, so for like during the Libra season, September 21st to October 21st, during that time frame, you will have a new moon in that sign. So during Libra season, you'll have a Libra full moon, new moon, and you'll have a full moon in the opposite sign. So during Libra season, you have an Aries full moon. And it does that the whole way around, and that's how they measure the things, and it's always fucking accurate. Always. Literally always. So that's your science for this morning. A crescent moon. I was born on a waning crescent. I was born on a Tuesday on a waning crescent moon. Scorpio is transformative energy. It's big changes. It comes out as a person, the bitch with the fishnet hose and the long nails, right? But not always. It's a vibe. It's an attitude. It doesn't really matter how you dress. It's mysterious. It's represented as, for me, the Tower card. I'm fairly certain it's Mars energy. Is Scorpio Mars energy? Why am I even saying that? Feels relevant, but also maybe not. I'm not the astrologer of the tribe. Because I know Aries is, I don't know what I'm saying. Like Aries is also Mars, but then either way it's destructive, but like Kalima type destructive. Or what was our Viking rune? The destroyer. Oh no, Hagalars, the big H. Like that, a big H. because my bottom halves are the bottom halves of the ages. Hagalars, the destroyer, but that's Kali Ma energy, which is where you, they come in and they destroy shit in order to make a foundation stronger. And that does feel like Scorpio energy. And so, plus we're going to a new moon, and you guys know me, when the moon gets newish, so a couple days before the day and a couple days after, I sleep. Like, I go to sleep when the moon goes to sleep, basically. But we've got Turkey Day, and then Christmas starts tomorrow, so that's exciting, okay? We got to get out our tree and all of those things. So that is Scorpio energy too. Like, I'm putting, for me personally, just to reflect on what I mean by transformative energy. Like, in my house, I have a tradition that the day after Thanksgiving, we rotate to Christmas. So I clean up all the stuff and I put away all the orange and yellows and all my fall leaves and all my little chipmunks and happy things. I fucking love seasonal decorations. I love them. I love seasonal decorations. Okay, even throw pillows. My whole couch is covered in fall throw pillows. All right, and blankets. We gotta put those away. We'll do a little of the dusting, and then I will spill Christmas all over the house with the garlands and the candles and the advent calendars and all of the glee. I'm stoked about it, and there's gonna be hot chocolate and marshmallows and whipped cream. Oh my God. Hot chocolate with real whipped cream. I can't wait to start cooking. But then we're going to turn on the Christmas movies. But do you see the transformative energy? Flipped from fall to Christmas, or harvest to Christmas. Yuletide for us is 6 weeks, bro. And so that's what I mean. So it could be in your life, the Scorpio time frame, which is today, tomorrow, and a little bit of the next day, to flip from here to there, put away your fall stuff, get out your Christmas stuff, but in life, meaning I'm done with this and I'm getting out that. It's big energy. So let's ask the moon oracle. It is so pretty. Can you see out the window? Out my window? It's so pretty and snowy. Can you see the snow? Does it just look like a whiteout? It's really pretty. If it was clearer in the camera, it's very pretty. And all of the leaves and stuff are covered, and the trees are glistened with white. And I woke up and I said, the weather outside is frightful. I'm in a good mood. Let's do this. What does the moon oracle have to tell us about the moon? Tell us. My inner compass knows the way. It's like if you would just ground yourself, you would be able to figure out what this is all about. Ooh, mystery card. What's this? The juggler. And I'm ready, thank you. I don't think that's relevant. My inner compass knows the way, and I'm ready, thank you. For those of you who are interested in numbers, we have 2213. But it's like, it says my inner compass knows the way, and someone's going, I'm ready, thank you. And like, I'm just going to be guided by this compass, right? But if you look at the compass, it's not facing north. It feels like that. You're like, wait. And that vibe has been around for a minute, where we're like, what? But it looks like this is probably something that you really want, or, oh my goodness, my back. So what I'm saying is that during this time frame, you are just being guided It feels like you're like, I'm ready for the good stuff. We always talk about that. Only surrender will help you now. And I love you, please see and believe again. There's nothing you can do about it. So you just kind of get guided. Some kind of energy has been swirling around this situation since the full moon, so for the last 2 weeks. It's just, when you thought it was here, I think it's there. And I feel like whoever this is, or this collective group, are like, you know what? We are done with the waiting. We are done with, that's not the word, waiting. I don't know why I said the waiting. What I meant to say was we're done with, it almost feels like trying to find the way is what's causing the delay. Like searching for the thing that will make you feel good, or trying to pin a life on another person. And what I mean by that is like being like, yes, with this person, with this situation, with this house, with this whatever, then I will be happy. But that isn't how any of this works. Happiness, okay, first of all, if you've never seen a happiness molecule, I suggest that you do, because it looks happy. It's adorable. All right. Also, that's not what it's called, but if you Google that, you'll see it. I got sidetracked. Bring it back. Happiness is a choice. Okay, you are the only one that has control over what's happening inside your brain. And if you're feeling really, really sad, you can either continue to talk shit to yourself. Nobody loves me, everybody hates me, think just go on a rock and die. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. That song is no fun. No fun at all. But, sorry. I'm sorry. What you are supposed to do, and the hard part, is catch yourself doing that. Everybody talks shit to themselves, everybody. Like, that's just part of the human condition. The trick is catching yourself in the middle of it and going, hey, stop talking shit to yourself, self. What are you doing? Stop it. And then once you get control of your own mouth inside your head, then you have to change your perspective. Yes, things are shitty and awful all the time. If you go looking, you will find something shitty. If you go thinking, you will think of something shitty. Part of bliss is mind control for yourself, not controlling other people's minds, but controlling your mind. Bliss and happiness comes from you having the ability to go shh from the inside and also from the outside. Does that make sense? And so someone here is like, I'm just relinquishing control of where the happiness comes from, or where I'm going to let it just happen. That sounds very difficult because all kinds of things could happen. What's up, Sassy? Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Sassy. All right, let's talk about some actions that happened during this time frame. Geo the Slow. So there is like this grump ass The feline. He's a grumpy old man. Who is this person's eyes like are really dark. Like they don't have a glisten or a sparkle in them. They have shadow in their eyes. I've never fucking noticed that before. It's like jumping off the page at me. I see a darkness in your eyes. But at the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Cups. Because Romeo. And the family. So you have a person here who is coming forward as somebody who has learned their lesson. And something here is shocking about that. What is shocking about that? It's fast track to destiny. Holy shit. Literally, that's what that says. I think it's like as soon as somebody's like, you know what, I'm not going to fight anybody. I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm going to let spirit handle it. I'm going to let spirit speak for me. Meaning, la 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 la. And what do I mean by that? It's like, if you don't know what to do about somebody coming over, you just aren't going to text them. And then if they text you, maybe you don't say anything at all. And then they might just show up. Which maybe is what you're hoping that they'll do. But I don't know if that's... Because she's wearing a wedding dress. Heart and home. This has been developing over time. A fresh start. Happening now. Responsibilities. So this person might ask you, they're trying to get a library of information. And they might be talking to you about, it feels like making a plan, like what would it be like if we did this, or what would it be like if we did that. Because it feels like what they want is family. That's what they want. But they want a devoted companion. Which is all good and great. Like, ravens know that we are good, devoted companions. The problem that we seem to have is that they're not good, devoted companions back at us. We know how to be temperance, okay? It's what we do. We know how to make them a sandwich. We know how to not cause ripples. But it seems like when we behave like that, that the reciprocal party does not then reciprocate. And then we get left all butthurt, like, well, we put in a hell of a lot of fucking effort. You know, when are you going to come through? They're like, what if we just try things out for a few weeks? Let's just see what happens if we just try things out for a few weeks. And I don't really know what that means, but it's like the reason that it's shocking is because this is who you're dealing with. Like a grumpy old dude. And you know that, except they come forward like that. Like longingly looking at this entire collective of people. She's like, what's with the change? And they're like, what if we just try this out for a few weeks? What if we just... So there's 3 women standing there and 10 of cups. And it's like, we 3 queens, okay, buzzing around in a kitchen doing this and that. And this masculine is like 2 of cups. It feels like where the heart is. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna run around and desert you. And they might get some kind of like, they might get sincerely overwhelmed. This is like my favorite view is from the outside looking in. All right. And they get overwhelmed. Is it with guilt? Is it remorse? Is it, I just love these fucking people? Is it nostalgia? What are we looking at here? Marriage. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna run around and desert you. I don't know. It feels like it's time to come in the house. It feels like what they're doing. Ouch. 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 It feels like what they're doing is like courting you. Even if you're already in a relationship. They're thinking about like the journey. Acting different. The sheer makes surprises me. Somebody might bring flowers. There is, or like gifts or something, and there's like a little like tea set, and there's this like, I don't know, it feels like window shopping or something for this like main female, and then there's this like polar bear. It might be like, it's cold outside, come be my polar bear. And there's like gifts and happiness, and they are courting you, trying to woo you, to get you to see. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna say goodbye. I'm never gonna run around and desert you. Something about to hurt you. I'm never gonna say goodbye. They had somebody in their ear whispering shit that they didn't need to be listening to. And they've been up. They want to do something to protect you. Maybe they just don't want you to know about something. I saw something 2 or 3 times about somebody going to jail. But that could be, I mean, I don't know. It feels like they come and they just drop the leash at your feet. Like, you can put a leash on me if you want to. I'm gonna be your devoted companion. You can put a leash on me if you want to. And I think that shocks you because maybe you didn't know that was on the table. But very clearly it is on the literal fucking table. I love my granny sweaters. Let me tell you something. When I'm an old lady, I'm gonna be so fucking warm because I thoroughly enjoy a granny sweater. It's a sweater, it's not a robe. They look really good with skinny jeans and low-cut boots. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. So you're surprised because maybe you were like, I didn't know that was on the table. What does it look like if you say yes? Say yes to the dress. 8 of Wands, it happens really fast. Like, boom. You say yes, you're in. Really, really, really fast. 3 of Cups, the Moon. And they like pack up a bag. And their dog. And their little dog too. And they go to Ace of Cups. Let's ask the Dharma Oracle. This person could have Taurus in their chart somewhere. You manifested this. This is a gift from Daddy Saturn. Full moon. Oh, we just talked about that. This person is safe. What is the baby that I keep seeing? True love. I've seen that baby card several fucking times. Well, that might be, I was like, what happens if you hook up with this person? This is a past life person that you have a quantum entanglement with. You just do. And it's a yes. That's my point, soulmates. That's why, like, as soon as you say yes, you guys are a thing. But is it well, I saw marriage. I saw all those things. They don't want you to be mad at them. They don't want to. It's like from the outside looking in, they see things from a different perspective. Like they had to watch this life or something like that from the outside. They wanted to be allowed in and they weren't allowed in whenever they wanted to. And now they're like all in. They just come and put the leash down. You can put a leash on me if you want. And that sounds dirty now that I say it out loud, but I mean it as in like ball and chain. I would like that if you would like that. If you're a bird, I'm a bird. Tell me about the change. Like, what the fuck happened to where they are like, see, it feels like they are a completely different person. And that might not be very healthy. Okay, so don't romanticize tarot. Listen to what I'm saying. Because they went and tried to do the thing with the compass. They too were trying to calibrate their compass. And both your guys' compasses keep running back into each other. Every fucking time. Every time you guys try to split up. And you might be thinking that this person is out partying, having a blast. They are not. They are dealing with stupid shit that they got themselves involved in. I think that there is like a group of people, if not one person, who has been in their ear. Like getting them all pepped up on stuff that isn't true. How did they make that person stop? How did they get that person to shut up? And wasn't I just talking about that? Turning it off from the inside, but also turning it off from the outside? Who is this voice in their head? In their ear, rather. Some kind of dragon. I don't know. What do you decide to do? Aside from surrender and just let things be. Yikes. The Fool, 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 6 of Rods. Bro. This person might post a picture of you. Or something like that. It could be something like that. What is this? Ouch. And Ace of Pentacles. You go with this, and I think that you like it. I mean, at least for this time frame. I just think that the main thing is that you're supposed to notice is that this person is totally different. To where you're like, but I think that what you're supposed to realize is that they've gone through all kinds of like inner battles or something like that in order to learn a lesson from Daddy Saturn. They know where their heart is. And it's with this Empress. Or with you. Took a long time for them to figure that out. A long time. All right, I'm going to leave that there. I need to go put the turkey in the oven. And I might be on and off. I was going to do a way reading. That's the Viking vulva reading that we do where we learn the runes. I might do that later on in between mashed taters and what have you. Okay? So I'm going to leave that there, you guys. I love you so much. Don't forget to join members if you like this show. All those links are in the box below. And I will talk to you soon. Until next time. Bye.